Before Pleasantville, there was Sunset Valley, founded by the Goth family and built up by the Landgraabs to be a quiet, peaceful town. But when the Autos arrive with uptown ideals, will the townsfolk feel the need to choose sides? Hello baby boys and welcome to Creusa Sims. My name is Creusa Darwin, I'm from Strangetown and this is Sunset Valley in Sims 2. Okay, so two things about me. I am obsessed with Sunset Valley and I'm obsessed with Sims 2 as well. So this recreation is melting my heart. You know, this is not something new at all. But even so, I felt like it was worth it, you know, making a video about it and spreading the word around this amazing project a little bit further. Only because, you know, this is already looking like super cool and I bet it was a lot of effort, okay, making this whole thing. So yes, make sure to stick to the end of the video to find out how many plum bobs am I going to rank this hood, because I'm doing this now. I'm ranking the hoods from 0 to 5 plum bobs, okay? So stick to the end and find out and leave a comment and do that shit. Anyway, let's check some families now. The Landgraabs are owed the money. Nancy's family more or less founded the town, so it was no surprise that when she married Jeffrey, it was Jeffrey who changed his last name, not Nancy. Will young Malcolm be a mild-mannered doctor like his father or a voracious business tycoon like his mother? Okay, so I'm a sucker for the Landgraab family and oh my, their house here is looking so close to the original one, which is great because when you make a recreation, you want it to look like it was, you know, something was recreated, right? So yeah, it just makes a lot of sense, I guess. The Landgraabs are living here, the Autos are living there, so like the whole map was recreated and adapted to Sims 2, which is, you know, so freaking amazing. And we can see that a lot of effort was put into making this house, you know, a lot of effort, time and work. So oh my, this person must really love Sims, the Sims. And yeah, that is just so freaking cool to see someone with a passion doing something like this with the game. I love the game just as much, so you know, that is why I'm saying this. And yeah, like the whole house is looking great, the inside and the outside. And now let's check the Sims. Okay, so this is Nancy Landgraab and oh my, I love Nancy, okay? She is a fortunate Sim here and I gotta say I love the way that her face is shaping. I feel like this face really suits Nancy, so you know, nice job about that. Her look, you know, does her justice as well, I feel like. And yeah, let's check her memories. So memories were added in this hood, you know, and I love this. I love customized memories, you know, they tell us a lot about the Sims past and present. And yeah, she even remembers being enemies with Vita and Nick Auto. So, you know, again, such a nice touch. I love that. This is Jeffrey. He is a family Sim here and he does not have any want or fear locked in, but let's check his memories. Okay, so again, he does have like a good set of memories. And yeah, he remembers having, you know, being enemies with Vita and Nick as well, so that's really cool. And he is working in the medicine career, obviously he's featuring a lot of skill points as well, so you know, good for him. And this is the baby boy Malcolm Landgraab. I also love how he is in the private school. Now this may seem something like crazy obvious, but I you know, reviewed in the past some custom hoods where like we had a crazy rich family and their children were in the public school, and that just does not make a lot of sense, does it? So yeah, that's really cool. And from his memories we can see that Jeffrey is the only one involved with his education, so Nancy is not really present. That is you know, interesting. The Landgraab family is also featuring a nice extensive family tree, okay? And you know me, I love that. So as we can see, like only the Landgraab surname appears to have a, extended family tree. Like the others, like Nancy's mom, Queenie, and her husband, they do not have any relatives. So that's, something, I don't know. And yeah, that's their family tree. I like that, baby boy Malco had grandparents, at least from his mom. So yeah, I love that. Well, so far, I gotta say, I'm really impressed by how nice this was adapted. Not only the house, but also the Sims. So yeah, great job with the Landgraab family. Now let's check some other families. The Goths have lived in town since time immemorial. The aura of gloom from the nearby cemetery suits them, but can a young boy named Mortimer grow up to be well adjusted in such a place? If you know me, then you know how much I love the Goth family, and seeing this house recreated here, this beautiful weirdly shaped house recreated in Sims 2, feels so magic and so nostalgic. Like, yeah, this is looking so good. Like the landscape, the yards, even this tree, these trees, they are like that, dead, back in Sims 3. So, yeah, this one, like the graveyards, the pool, and this like fireplace space or something. I love the pool here. It is looking so like Sims 3-ish, let's check the insides real quick. So we have this attic and then another attic because, Sims 3 houses were a little bit weird actually, and weirdly built. Yes, I managed to say that. How nice. Anyway, here we have the second floor. Like I was saying, weirdly shaped. Like, who have a bathroom like that? But anyway, then we have the first floor, looking like crazy good, so close to the original. I don't even wanna say close, the creator got there. This is Sims 3. Anyway, and then we have also like this little space here, with the chess table. This is always like Mortimer's space in my game. I love that. He is always here with Bella. So yes, the house is looking amazing. And now let's check the Sims. Another cool touch that I, thought it would be worth mentioning is that the Goth family starts the game outside, just like in Sims 3. So that's really cool, that shows how much the creator was paying attention to the little details and stuff. That's really cool. I appreciate that a lot. Anyway, this is Gunter Goth. He's a fortunate sim here, which, only makes a lot of sense. He is working in the business career. Let's check his memories. Okay, so the memories that I'm like kinda missing from him are the promotion ones, get a promotion memories. Yeah, because he is in the level 9 of his career, so he should have been promoted a lot of times, right? But he hasn't, so I don't know, but that's cool anyway. His relationships panel was also recreated, so I appreciate that a lot. We can see here that he and Cornelia, they are like distance right now, their relationship is cold and they are barely friends anymore, so that's, a cool touch. Attention to details again, I appreciate that a lot. He's friends with Vita, he's friends with Boyd, so everything is here, the bios are here. Like the Sims, the houses, they were recreated perfectly. The family trees, the relationships panel, like their careers, everything is here and that's really cool. Then we have Cornelia Goth, obviously. I do like the way that she's looking here. Again, I feel like the creator managed to keep everybody, looking as close as possible to Sims 3. Even though it is pretty impossible to look just alike, but she does remember the Cornelia Goth from Sims 3. I love that she's wearing the future Cassandra's Goth dress, so that's really cool. And yeah, she looks pretty. She's a knowledge sim, which makes a lot of sense for Cornelia as well, so I love that. Let's check her memories real quick. Okay, so like nothing new, nothing really standing out here, but beautiful memories, cool set of memories. She is jobless, but she's featuring some points in creativity again, just like the original Cornelia from Sims 3, so that's really cool. Her relationships panel was also recreated, so she is good friends with Vita and Agnes Crumplebottle, her sister, and their marriage, like I said before, is cold. And then we have the little Mortimer Goth. I gotta say, kids in Sims 2, they look so bad. This is not the creator's fault by any means, but they look bad, man, I gotta say. Yeah, but they eventually grow into it and, they get a little bit better, so yes. He is in the public school, so I don't remember right now if Mortimer is in the public school in Sims 3. I guess there is like no private school in that game, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I was kind of hoping to see him, going to private school only because they are rich, but anyway, that's cool. Let's check his memories. Okay, so here we have his memories. Obviously, he remembers meeting Bella and becoming best friends with her, so that's really cute. Here in his relationships panel, we can see that he is friends with Bella and her brother, just like Sims 3. So cool. Now let's check the Goth family tree. This is how their family tree is looking. I appreciate that a lot. We can see, Mortimer's grandparents, both from his father and his mother. So that's really cool. Everybody's here. The family trees were also entirely recreated from Sims 3, which is again such a nice touch and such a good work was done here in this hood. Let's check another family now. Both the arts and having children are very important to Morgana Wolff, but she has just learned that her new husband Thordan actively dislikes both. Oops, can this newlywed save their young marriage? Should they even try? I know like the basics of the Wolff family, but I don't know a lot about it, okay? I know that like they are recently married and it is crazy to me that they haven't like talked about having kids and their personal taste before getting married, but okay. And they live in this beautiful modernish house. Well, by beautiful I'm being a little bit too kind. But yeah, I never saw a house like that. Like I was saying before, the houses in this game are so weirdly shaped and over the top. I like it, but it is a little bit weird, okay? Yes, and that's pretty much the storyline here. So I love the recreation, okay? I feel like the house is looking, again, just like the original. I'm repeating myself a lot in this video. I'm always repeating myself actually because I don't know a lot of words in English, but anyway. So yes, that's like the second floor, so like accurate again. I remember this view a lot, and oh my, even like the view is accurate. Like yeah, I don't know the name of this structure here right now. I know it, but I forgot it. Anyway, English problems, right? But yeah, everything here is looking perfect, as possible, because the original house is not actually perfect in my personal opinion. But anyway, here we have the first floor. Yeah, like everything is looking so nice, so accurate again, like precisely. That's another word for accurate, right? Because I'm trying to not repeat myself so much. And then we have like this little gin here. I never noticed this because I have not played with this family, so that's so cool. And yeah, this beautiful like large pool. Yep, that's really nice. And now let's check the Sims. Here we have Morgana, and oh my, I gotta say this, the traveling between Sims 3 and 2 did not make her any good, okay? She is not looking very pretty in my personal opinion. I don't know like what happened to her face, but I don't like the eyes, I don't like the hair, but I understand that, this was like probably the closest that the creator could get. So I'm not criticizing like the creator, I'm criticizing just like the way that some things change when you change the games. But that's just, you know, obvious and natural and correct. So anyway, she's a family sim here. She have the want locked in to have a baby, which I love. It makes a lot of sense. You know, again, such a nice touch, blah, blah, blah. Let's check her memories. Okay, so like not a lot of memories, but that makes sense because they don't have like a lot of storyline and lore in general going on back in Sims 3, so you know, just makes sense. She is working in the medicine career as a paramedic, featuring, you know, 2 points in logic, 1 point in cleaning, so that's fine. And then we have her relationships panel. So yeah, she is, you know, not as bad as the Goth couple when it comes down to her marriage, but they are kind of distant as well. Let's check her family tree now. Okay, so yeah, this was something that I was not sure, but yeah, Morgana and Tordon, they don't have parents in Sims 3, like they don't have an extended family tree in the game, so it just makes sense that this is like the family tree here, okay? Another thing that I thought I would check is like her interests and maybe her hobbies, because it would be a nice touch to have her interest in arts and also like maybe having her hub as arts as well. So let's figure that out. Okay, so she is like crazy interested in culture. Such a nice touch, again repeating myself, but yeah, such a nice, I don't know, touch is the word here really. And then her hobbies, okay, so arts and crafts. That's the type of like detail that I'm looking for in a custom HUD, okay? So well, like, you know, made and so well, like thoughtful. Is that a word applied correct here? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. My English is all over the place in this video. I'm so sorry, but yeah. And then we have Tordon, obviously. And oh my, I gotta say, he is looking so fine. Oh my god, you know, he's looking gorgeous. I love the way that he is looking here. So I was trashing his wife, but I gotta be honest, he is looking, you know, good. And oh my, 1 second, because I just noticed this fireplace, and I never knew that this fireplace was also a thing in Sims 2, because I know they had one of these in their house in Sims 3, but I never knew this was a thing in Sims 2 as well. So yeah, that's weird. I wonder if that's a custom content that I downloaded with the HUD and I don't even know. But yeah, looking good, you know. Anyway, he is a fortunate sim, which I feel like it does suit him a lot. Let's check his memories. Oh, okay, so he remembers getting engaged and married to Morgana as a bad memory. So that's really interesting, you know. This does add like a new layer to their lore, because back in Sims 3, I don't think he regrets like marrying and, you know, getting engaged to her. I just feel like they have some problems in their marriage. But yeah, this adds like a new layer, a new, you know, a new possibility of interpretation and blah blah blah. Anyway, he is working in the business career, featuring 3 charisma points and just that, so that's cool. And here we have his relationships panel. Okay, so he is actually doing much worse. He is almost losing Morgana as a friend, so that's really critic. And then, you know, he is good friends with Jamie, and he knows like other Sims. So that is pretty much it for Tordon. That's a difficult name, by the way. So the storyline here, I feel like is really about the power of the traits in Sims 3, because, you know, it is a way of like pairing 2 Sims with traits that would like conflict, and see how the gameplay is, you know, affected by this. So that's like the purpose of this family, I feel like, and they are very cool. The recreation was perfect, and I'm ready to check our last family now. The Bachelors are a tightly knit family, and Sims seems to it that everything and everyone is in its place. Now, if only the other neighborhood kids were as well behaved as his Michael and Bella. I don't know a lot about the Bachelors either, to be honest. I know, of course, a lot about Bella, and I know that in the future Michael gets together with Dina Caliente, so that's nice. But other than that, I don't know a lot about it. What I do know is that their house is super pretty in Sims 3, and it is looking super pretty here as well, because once more, the creator did such a cool, such a good actually job, and I love it. So I love the, you know, the landscaping, I love the garden, I love the outside of it in general. And let's check the inside real quick. Okay, so here we have the 3rd floor. This is like Michael's place, okay? Like the entire floor is about him, basically. Then we have the 2nd floor with Bella's bedroom. It is looking so freaking cute. I love that. Then we have the parents' bedroom and a bathroom. And then we have finally the 1st floor, okay? So everything here is looking so well. And we have this bathroom with like crazy colors. This is very Sims 3, you know? This is Jocasta Bachelor, she's the matriarch, and oh my, her whole face and head is really looking like Sims 3, okay? So props for that. She's a family sim, and let's check her memories real quick. Okay, so yeah, there's not a lot to it, like a good set of memories, you know? She's the mother of 2, she's a good mom. She got a job in the slacker career. Okay, so that's new. And, you know, that is pretty much it to her. This is Sims Bachelor, our patriarch. He is a family sim here, which I feel like makes a lot of sense. Let's check his memories. Okay, so like nothing crazy going on, but, you know, he's a good father as well. They're both family sims, so that's only natural, right? I love that. He is working in the journalism career and featuring some skill points. That's nice as well. And that is pretty much it to him. And then we have Michael Bachelor, future husband of Dina Caliente. His face is also giving Sims 3 vibes, so that's cool. He's a popularity sim, which I don't know how I feel about it, but I guess that makes sense as well, right? Let's check his memories. Okay, so, you know, he's just a teenager, so nothing crazy happens in his life so far. But that's really cool anyway. He's a public skills student with a B, and that is pretty much it about him. And then we have our queen, Bella Goth, okay? So, like I was saying before, kids in Sims 2, they do not look good. But by her eyes, I can tell that she's probably using like the same face she has in Sims 2 indeed. Okay, so that's really cool if that's the case. It looks like it is, but I don't know. She is a public skills student with a B as well, and she have 1 point in creativity, so that's nice. Yeah, so her memory is, you know, pretty basic because she is just a child. But she remembers being best friends with Mortimer as well, just like him, obviously, and that is really, really cute. This is the Bachelor family tree. It is looking good, you know, only like the Bachelors have an extended family tree, similar to what is happening in the Landgraab clan, and also like with Agnes Crumplebottle and Eric Darling. I don't know why EA made things this way in Sims 3, but anyway, that's how their family tree is looking. So again, another really cool recreation, you know. I don't have anything bad to say, as you know, obviously this is not something original, it is something recreated. And when it comes down to recreation itself, this was recreated perfectly, so I have nothing bad to say. It is looking so cool and so well made. Now let's go back to hood view. So when it comes down to community lots, we have everything here, okay? We have the graveyards, we have this beautiful community center that we have in Sunset Valley. This looks so good. We also have like the habit host builds, such as, you know, the criminal career build. We have like The military base here, yes, this map is really big, just like the original. So, you know, I guess every single community lot from Sunset Valley is here. At least now I'm not, you know, noticing any missing. So I guess everyone is here. I don't know. But yeah. Now to my final opinion on Sunset Valley recreated in Sims 2, okay? That's the part of the video where I hang the hoods from 0 to 5 plumb bobs. This was such a cool project and such a cool hood for me to review. I really loved everything here. Like, I love Sunset Valley the same way that I love Pleasant View, you know. There is so much going on, so much potential for fun and, you know, developing storylines and everything. So yes, I really like this hood. And I really love Sims 2, like I said in the beginning of this video. So seeing both things together, it is, I don't know, like so magic. And so I love the person who did this hood. And they did such an amazing job. But at the end of the day, this is a recreation and not something like original. So only because of that, I'm going to rank it 4 plumb bobs out of 5. But in my opinion, this is like a high score already, okay? Everything here is so good. Me personally, I don't know like what I would have changed it if I was the creator. Probably nothing, because it was made, you know, so like what I'm trying to say is that so much effort was put into this. Not only efforts, but also passion. You know, I can see the passion that the creator had when making this hood. And, you know, that's pretty much it. You know me, I never know what to say when I'm ending a video, but I'm ending this video right now. So please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, you know, give me the critics, because I love being reviewed as well, you know. And that is pretty much it. I'll see you in the next one. What else can I say? I don't know. Bye. And XOXO, Creusa Darwin.